XRP holders, good morning to you. Good evening, wherever you're watching this video. Very important update. We've got a lot of things to get into that, basically is coming out of this most recent crypto flash crash. And XRP, one of the biggest winners in terms of the bounce back since we saw the flash crash on Friday. And one of the reasons is because XRP has institutional interest. And what I wanted to do is break down a big number, and you'll see it in the title of the video. Shocking 11.58 billion XRP holdings in value. This is the current number related to institutional money and companies that are situating themselves with XRP. And this is not including all of the pent up demand that could be coming with an XRP ETF, and not just one, multiple XRP ETFs. Now, I wanted to dive into all of that. We've made some unbelievable plays on the bounce, and I want you guys to know what we're doing, the moves we're making. So, guys, hit the like button, subscribe down below if you haven't already. But let's jump into it. In order for you guys, if you want to know the moves I'm making, the exact plays I'm making, you could become an Inner Circle member over at the Patreon. You could save 15% on annual subscriptions. Guys, you'll get full portfolio access, my buy and sell alerts, private Discord community. You're going to watch me build a new crypto portfolio that we've already started from $0, and live calls every Friday. An unbelievable offer. And it's only going to be this cheap until like a few hours from now. And then we're shutting it down, and this is moving up to $40. You can get in for $20 right now. If you're seeing this video, act fast before we move it up. It's going to happen at some point this morning. So make sure you guys get in there and check it out. But I wanted to start right here. The full list of XRP companies shows 11.5 billion XRP holdings in value and treasury gains. So if we look at some of the companies right now and some of the institutional players, so you've got SBI Holdings, the Japan-based asset management company. They hold around 10.4 billion of XRP as part of its treasury. It integrates XRP into its financial system using its cross-border remittances through subsidiary SBI Remit, largest holder of XRP right now on the institutional side. Trident Digital, Singapore-based public company, announced its plans to in June to raise 500 million to build an XRP treasury. It's aiming to acquire XRP as a long-term reserve, participating in staking for yield generation, and engaging with the Ripple ecosystem. Then you've got WeBus. They revealed plans to build a $300 million XRP reserve in order to facilitate global payments through non-equity funding methods. Vivo Power, 100 million XRP ETF, treasury. Wellgistics Health, 100 million credit facility to support its ambition of building an XRP reserve. As of this month, the XRP Reserve Treasury is still in its development phase. The payment program systems for pharmacies was implemented in August. Flora Growth Corporation raised 50 million to build the XRP Treasury. It is yet to be launched, but they have plans to do so. Then you've got Nature's Miracle Holdings. They're allocating 20 million to XRP as part of its corporate treasury. Hyperscale Data, 10 million XRP acquisition. Same thing with Alt Capital, 10 million. And then 5 million so far for Work Sport as well. So this just indicates how many big players are holding XRP in company treasuries. This is not ETFs, guys. So this just shows me kind of where we're heading next. And it's all about the institutional adoption of these assets. Now, if we take a look at the overall market, Bitcoin is rebounding really, really nicely. It flash crashed down to 102. Now we're back to 114, just like that. Ethereum up to 4,100. Look at BNB. It's like nothing even happened. XRP, which came down to, crazy to think about this, came all the way down to like 150 on a wick. We've been as high as 264 here in the last day. We're popping up nicely. We're still up 6%, 257. I still think this is a blessing to acquire XRP, even at these levels around the 250 zone. And you look at, some of the other top holding or top asset movers. BitTens Tau has been one of our favorites. This alert, speaking of our private community, the inner circle at the Patreon, when BitTens Tau dipped down below 300 bucks, this was a huge signal we sent out. Look at this. Just in the last day, it's up 30%. Started the day at 313. Here in the last 7, guys, look at this. It dipped down to 250. Insane opportunity. Now it's at 410. Just like that. We've regained and recaptured all of the gains we lost on Friday, and we're setting new local highs here in the last month for BitTens Tau. This is the top and leader in the AI sector, one of our favorite plays. And again, we were all over this play for our private community. So if we come back here, there are a couple other things I wanted to kind of get into with XRP in particular. John Deaton says XRP is a bit cheaper today as spot XRP ETF filings advance to approval. So not only do we have the institutional treasury side of things, the companies, but now we've got ETFs coming and a ton of S1 filings for XRP. Now, the government shutdown is stalling approvals. This is something to note. And according to Polymarket, there's now a 49% probability this shutdown could become the longest in U.S. history. This potential outcome further clouds the timeline for any and all ETF launches, but especially all these XRP ETF launches. So XRP ETF issuers continue to refine their filings, though, despite all these bureaucratic hurdles. Analysts interpret these amendments, especially the inclusion of ticker symbols, as an indication that the process is still in its final stretch. He says XRP is a bit cheaper today resonates with the broader XRP community's belief that the current lull represents a buying opportunity. At press time, XRP is right around 259. The coin's price had dropped to an 11-month low of 120 on Friday, but has rebounded by over 100% since those lows. Some market commentators believe that XRP ETFs going live this year could help the token's price break past the $10 level. I still want to see that $5 to $7 target. Once we get there, we're in price discovery mode. We don't know exactly how it's going to work from there, but I'm very excited about where things could go, guys, potentially. So make sure you guys subscribe. Links down below to the Patreon. Get in while you still can. We're making tons of moves. We'll have our next live call on Friday. If you do sign up, you'll get access to our live call that we had Friday morning, this past Friday, before the big flash crash and the moves we were making. And you'll get full portfolio access. You'll be able to direct message me. So make sure you guys check that out. Huge opportunity for you here. So appreciate you all for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.